Greetings YouTube, welcome back to the channel. I believe that this video has some good news and some bad news. By the way, bad news continues to be I've already jumped into the arena on the first day of vacation today, and the bug immediately hit even though the express mode was not checked. So I know Kabam is telling us that this is an issue affecting arena express mode that automatically makes you force quit, but it's not the only bug in the arena. And man, did I think it would be fixed in a week. It's crazy that ASAP is not 7 days. But that's not the main point of this video. The main point is to talk about the Kate Bishop and Viv Vision updates. Kabam Mike says, hey all, Balance Team here again with an update on the latest round of champions up for review, Viv Vision and Kate Bishop. Viv's design has a specific vision, literally. By sacrificing ease of use, survivability, and sustainable damage, she brings exceptional control and fast damage in short fights like Battlegrounds. We wanted players to feel they have to execute her gameplay skillfully, but also that the payoff is rewarding and achievable in a fairly broad range of matchups. So far, we've seen Viv shine in matchups where her utility is most relevant, and her primary damage loop has enough reach, like a same-rank Sauron, for example. However, against defensive threats, she can't completely solve. Her performance lags behind the pack of tech attackers. Additionally, even when played masterfully, Viv is finding her loop's damage is just barely too short against more champions than we wanted, especially the extra stats of 7 stars. We'll be making changes with the target of increasing how comfortable Viv is to play, as well as increasing her loop's damage reach. We want players to feel they have the room to experiment with her abilities while still feeling a burden of execution, but without a single mistake, meaning the fight is lost simply because it takes too long or is too dangerous to close out that final 8% of the opponent's health bar. Because our overall goal is to add reliability when playing as Viv, we're looking at a larger number of smaller changes. Some key areas we're looking at so far include making her transition from phase into a counterattacking combo safer, reducing the number of taps during Special 2 necessary to reach 15 solar energy, increasing the damage of Special 2 tap burst, adding more reliability to her energy vulnerabilities, expanding the 125% ability accuracy on her phase to more abilities. Sorry, not sorry, Domino. Listen to that sass. Again, our goal is that skilled Viv players should find themselves better equipped to utilize Viv's unique playstyle across a broader range of matchups. And I say the same thing I'm going to say at the end of this. Okay, that's fine, but is she going to be better than Warlock or Nimgod? Because if not, maybe still not going to find a place in your Battlegrounds deck. Kate Bishop, trick arrows, and the return of the perfect release mechanic adds up to an attacker with plenty of utility to choose from. We wanted players to customize their playstyle in order to adapt to a wide variety of encounters. As an attacker, Kate's damage output wasn't meant to be flashy in her day-to-day fights, but she comes equipped with high damage potential in fights where she can ramp her effects up. So far, we're happy with what we're seeing in both scenarios. On defense, Kate was meant to be an average defender with a few tricks to remember. Be careful with her Special 2 trick arrow. And so far, we're seeing her perform in range with other defenders of this type. No changes incoming for Kate. What's next? Viv Vision's timeline: August and September beta, October full release. As a reminder, our other upcoming rebalance full releases are Absorbing Man and Baron Zemo in August, Future Ant-Man and Cassie Lang in September. Please do not nerf Absorbing Man. Kabam. Does this mean that there are no new buffs of older champions next month? Because I don't see any information in this, and usually when that's the case, they drop it. That would be exceptional, but a Viv Vision buff is helpful. I feel like out of all the champions in the past year that I've read about on paper and thought, oh, this is going to be terrible to play, Viv Vision was that champion. And then when I actually played against Viv, I thought, that's fine. I'm not too worried, especially when you've got some of the best cosmic attackers to counter her, like Hercules or Gallon, Hulkling, you name it, Corvus. The list goes on and on. So, are you excited for this, or do you think it's kind of going to get lost in the shuffle? Personally, I think more the latter. I don't even know if I'll remember that these buffs happened. But a takeaway is the hope that we don't have a month where an older champion doesn't at least get some kind of tune-up. So I hope I'm misreading the end of that and that we actually have information to come on that. So crossing my fingers. Viv Vision Buff, yay, I guess. Sort of. We'll see what happens. Thanks for watching.